It's disappointing. I'm pretty upset about it, and I understand he wants to make the right decisions for me, but it's just a frustrating part of this game. And I asked him if I could try to practice tomorrow, and he said no way, because he knows if I practice tomorrow, he said, I know if you practice tomorrow, then you're going to play, and we don't want to run any risk of further injury. So, it's difficult to handle, but, I'm excited for Kellen. I'm backing him 100%. I think he's going to do really well. And I know the team's I understand why he did it this early. And, at first, I guess I was upset that he wouldn't even give me a chance to practice and try and wait till the last second. But at the same time, I understand that Kellen needs all the reps as possible if he's going to start this week. And that's totally fair to him. And I understand where Rex is coming from, but that doesn't mean I necessarily agree or am happy about it. But I obviously support the team and I support Kellen.
Mark, it sounds from the way you're talking that you feel like you could play Sunday. Even is that physically?
I'd like to think so. I'd like to think so. Every day it's gotten a lot better, and it's been great compared to other injuries. And the doctors stress that in my position it's different than running down on kickoff. Not that there's one's better or anything like that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that the kind of motion you use, the steps you use, the kind of planning and force that goes into the ground is a lot different at quarterback than it is maybe at another position. So that's why when people say, it's just a pain tolerance thing, it's not necessarily the case. They want me to be 100% and not have to worry about somebody coming after it or me having any second thoughts when I'm in the pocket. And if I'm on the field, I don't want to feel that way anyway. So I'd love to play. I think if this was a Super Bowl, I would definitely be playing.
Are you feeling? What are you feeling? Is it pain? Is it stiffness? Is it soreness? What are you feeling?
It's just not 100%. It's not 100%. And that's really all I can say about it.
As far as it is for you to take the news and not have a chance to practice on it, have you at all stepped back and maybe remove yourself from that and realize that this might be better for you to be stronger next week?
I probably won't realize that for a while. I just need to be prepared to support the team this week and be ready to play the next week.
Rex had been indicating to us after the game and even on Monday he was optimistic that you'd be able to play this week. Was that kind of the vibe you were getting, that
Sure.
things were going well? And
I was planning on playing, So,
when was the first indication that you got that there was a good chance he was going to sit you there?
today,
This morning when you came in?
after practice.
Looking back, have you been able to discern how the injury occurred? Because watching it in the stands or on TV, it's hard to tell.
It's so hard to say. I mean, I don't know. I didn't feel the injury right away, so it could have been when I got up from diving, or it could have been the play before. I have no idea. So.
Mark, has this kind of, made you stop and think about sliding, and because in the end it's probably going to cost you a game, so to speak? Does that drive the message home anymore?
Just need to be smart and protect myself when I can. That's really the message, and I felt like in the situation the other day, I mean, I'm diving for a first down, and I really took the hit off myself, I felt like. But obviously that wasn't the case, so we'll see. We'll reevaluate it later, and when I come back, just be ready to throw the ball away or get out of bounds.
Do you think, after the game, I'm sure you know by now that Rex was pretty upset that you didn't slide there after he had been warning you. Is there any part of you that thinks maybe this is punitive in any way, as much as of medicals?
It's Rex's decision right now, and I'd love to play. I'd love to help the team, but that's just not what the team needs right now, and we'll go on from there.
It sounds like maybe there's a part of you that thinks maybe, yes, he's watching out for your health, but also maybe he's trying to teach you a lesson. Is that?
I don't know about that. You'd have to ask Rex. Oh,
He described you as
Can't speak to
being mad as a hornet.
sounds about right.
This team's obviously in the middle of a playoff push right here, 4 games left. Does that make it any more frustrating that you won't be able to be out there with the guys as you guys go for this?
I mean, I don't know what that's going to feel. I mean, the last time I felt like this, I was a redshirt freshman, and you don't travel to the game. It's just a weird feeling. You want to be there supporting, but I also understand that those 2 days that I'd be traveling and gone, I can get valuable treatment that'll help me get back for Atlanta. So, that's all. That's my timetable. Support the heck out of these guys, lead them like I always do, and trusting Kellen that he's going to do well, like we all know he is, and be ready for Atlanta. That's the goal.
Given the way you've progressed with the half over the last few days, it sounds like you feel like you can play this week. Is there any doubt in your mind, given more rehab over this weekend, that you'll play next week?
I mean, I would say no doubt at all. I'd love to be on the field, and I'll be pushing like crazy. So, but the doctors have been just ecstatic about my progress, and they said usually this thing swells like a balloon, and that's where you really miss time, is when this thing swells up like crazy and you can't bend it all the way and stuff. So I'm doing a lot better than a lot of people. So, but like I said, it's a different injury. A lot of guys just put a brace on it and they hobble down the field. I'm not in that position right now, so I need to be effective.
What about the prospect, if you had played this week or next week, of wearing 2 knee braces? Is that going to be the case, and how would that impact your game?
I don't know. We'll see when the time comes what feels comfortable, what I need for protection, and so we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Would you ever get rid of the one that the Norm Chow theory one?
I don't know. I'll think about it.
Is that all?
Thank you.